Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob with 3STRONG here. Tonight I want to talk about cardio training and what the heck that means. Cardiovascular training develops our heart and lungs, and it improves the efficiency at which we utilize oxygen and therefore can burn fat. And this type of exercise we typically view as getting on the elliptical, getting on the treadmill, running, doing some jump rope, maybe taking a step class or something, even though I wouldn't really recommend that. But anything that keeps your heart rate elevated and forces you to breathe a little bit harder. Then we have another category, which is our strength training or resistance training, movements. And this can even include some body weight exercises, but we have our basics. We have our push-ups, our pull-ups, our sit-ups, our squats, deadlifts, kettlebell swings, whatever. We have these two different categories. And most people, if somebody was to go into a major health club, you would see this. Oh, I'm going to do a weightlifting workout, and then you go over and do your weights. And then, oh, okay, I'm going to do my cardio, so I go over and do the treadmill and the bike and all that stuff. And that's all well and good. But that can be a big waste of time. It can be a huge time suck because now, okay, well, I need to get stronger, so I'm going to lift weights, but I need to increase my cardio, so I'm going to do the cardio, but I have to do at least 45 minutes, and then I got about, an hour of this, and you could just spend hours in the gym trying to fit everything. The great thing about the body, and especially the heart and lungs, is it doesn't know what activity you're doing. If you're forcing it to work hard, your heart rate's naturally going to get elevated. You're going to be breathing hard. You're going to be, sucking up oxygen and therefore burning fat. But your body doesn't know the difference between whether you're running or you're doing a series of strength training movements back to back. All it knows is you are making it work hard, and it's going to do what it needs to do. This is why circuit training and actually taking some of those strength training movements and putting them back to back, or at least reducing the rest period in between each of those exercises, can actually have a cardiovascular effect on your body. So don't feel like you have to break up your workouts into, I have to strength train, and then I'm going to do something completely different, and then go and do my spinning class or get on the treadmill or whatever. Take all those movements that you would do in your strength training workout and do them back to back to back. If you need to add some rest in, fine, whatever, but just try to do those back to back. And now you're taking those movements, and once you've clustered them together, you can actually get a cardiovascular effect. You've elevated your heart rate, you're breathing much harder, and you're doing the strength training and the cardiovascular all in one. The next time you go into the gym, I want you to think about that. Try to put everything together and see how the body reacts differently to the weightlifting movements that you do. Granted, you can't lift as heavy as if you gave yourself a little bit more rest, but the purpose of this is to develop a little bit more muscular endurance, but also to develop cardiovascular endurance in that same workout. Okay? So cluster everything together into a nice little circuit and see what happens with your workouts. Talk to you tomorrow.